What if I say you don't get 24 hours in a day? What will be your response?
Oh, come on, bro. Everybody has 24 hours in a day.
Not possible. I know I get 24 hours a day.
Stop kidding, bro.
This is what your response would be like, right? But after I explain you, your response will completely change. You will be surprised and shocked at the same time. You have been living all your life without realizing this. After this video, you're going to look at time in a completely different way. Yes, it's true. I will explain. Let's find out. Now, generally speaking, everybody does have 24 hours in a day. This is arguably true. But out of these 24 hours, how much do you get is the question.
Of course, I will get 24 hours if I have 24 hours. What's the point?
No, not everybody gets 24 hours. This is the point. I'm talking about the time that you get for yourself. Yes, your personal time, your me time, the time that you can use for yourself. Yes, have you ever thought about it? I'm sure you will after this video. Let's take a look at an average person's everyday activities. Every day, one of the activities that we do regularly without fail is sleeping. Out of the 24 hours, an average person sleeps for 8 hours a day. So remove 8 hours from 24 hours. You now have 16 hours left. Every day, we eat, bath, go to washroom, etc. For these activities, let's say it takes about 3 hours a day. So remove 3 hours from 16. You now have 13 hours left. If you are a working person, let's say from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., then you work 8 hours a day. So remove 8 hours from 13. You now have 5 hours left. You might be traveling from home to office and then return. Let's say it takes 1 hour each, total 2 hours. Remove 2 hours from 5 and you're left with 3 hours. Out of these 3 hours, you spend some time on social media like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and also watch TV and spend some time with your friends. The remaining 3 hours is also complete. Your 24 hours is completed. Did you ever make such calculations before?
Yes, 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 yes.
If your answer is yes, then you are truly on the right track. This calculation is for an average working person. It changes from person to person, place of living, religion, profession, and many more. This calculation would be different for students, housewives, non working people, young people, old people, etc. Depending upon your everyday fixed activities, try to calculate how many hours in a day you spend and how many hours of personal time you get. Comment and let me know. Now, let's come to the point why I said you don't get 24 hours in a day. It is because you are not alone. You have some responsibilities and dependencies to which you must give out some of your hours. You cannot keep entire 24 hours for yourself. For example, if you are the earning member and if you have some responsibilities, then you have to give or spend some or all of your money to them. Similarly, you also need to give or spend some of your time. Let's understand this with another example. Let's say a person who is an orphan, unmarried man living alone in his own apartment. He sleeps 8 hours a day. Since he is alone, he orders food from outside so he don't have to cook. Let's say he takes 3 hours throughout the day for eating and washroom breaks. He goes to office, traveling 2 hours. He works in office for 8 hours. So out of 24 hours, he has already spent 21 hours. Now he has just 3 hours left. If a person like this, who doesn't have much responsibilities and dependencies, only get 3 hours in a day, imagine your situation. Now, the remaining 3 hours of his personal time, he can do whatever he wants to, like shopping, workout, or watching TV, etc. His 24 hours is complete. On the other hand, let's look at this person who is married, have children, living with his parents, and the single earning member of the house. He does everything same as the previous person. He also gets only 3 hours left in a day. But he cannot spend these 3 hours on himself. He has to spend some time with wife and children, let's say 2 hours. He also has to take care of his parents, have small talk with them and spend some time with them, let's say 1 hour. That's it. His 24 hours is completed. Now, what about his own personal time? When will he look after himself? What about his daily exercise and workout? What if he has to learn something new to upskill himself? What about going to the market? What about this? What about that? Etc. etc. etc.
Oh no!
If he has to do any of these activities, then he must take some time from the other activities that he is already doing. So he has to decide and make a time management schedule. To start with, he cannot work less. He cannot reduce travel time. Also, he should not neglect his family and parents. So what's remaining? His sleeping hours. Yes, he can reduce his sleeping hours from 8 to 6. Now, he gets 2 hours for his personal time. He can reduce some more time from eating and washroom breaks. He will get 1 hour more, total 3 hours. This time he can utilize as me time or his personal time for exercise, learning, and other activities. So I guess you got the point now with these two examples. Depending upon your responsibilities and dependencies, you must give some of your time to others. If you are a single person, all 24 hours is yours. If you are married, then you have to give almost half of your time to your spouse. If you have children, then you only get quarter of your time. Rest all is for them. If you have elderly parents to look after, then forget about your time. All is theirs now. That's why I said everybody has 24 hours, but everybody cannot get 24 hours. So if you want to get more time for yourself, start by reducing your sleep hours first. Yes, time management starts by reducing the sleep hours first. Don't sleep for 10 hours or even 8 hours is not required. An average person can be healthy by sleeping only 6 hours a day. After you get a habit of 6 hours sleeping, you can go further and sleep only 4 hours a day, and that's enough. Really, 4 hours of continuous sound sleep is enough for a healthy life. Yes, you take example of most successful people, wealthy people, and many other famous personalities. They all agree that 4 hours of sleep is enough. The less you sleep, the more you succeed. This is one of the best ways to get more time for yourself. The more responsibilities you have, the less you should sleep. This is how many people succeed in their life. Also, this is how the 5 a.m. club is formed. You must manage your 24 hours so that everybody gets your time. Please do not plan to keep entire 24 hours to yourself. That's selfishness and no one should do this. You should not concentrate only on your work for 15 hours a day, then ignore your family and parents and children. Similarly, you should not sleep for 10 hours a day and don't perform well on your work. Too much sleep and too much work both can lead to disaster. After this video, take a note of the time you spend every day for every activity. For example, sleep 8 hours, work 8 hours, jogging 30 minutes, eating 1 hour, etc. See how much time you are left with. See where else you can utilize the remaining time. To start time management, you need to first understand where all you are spending time and wasting it. Time is something which you can never get back after you spent it. Moreover, time won't stop or wait for anyone. So use it wisely. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. What do you do with your 24 hours is what makes a difference. I hope now you got some idea to find out how much hours in a day you get and how to get more hours. Please comment your experience and share it with us. Do subscribe to this channel and hit like for the video. Share this video to your family and friends. Press the bell icon to receive new notifications from this channel. Remember, you are important. Thank you.